Or there's the alternative, abandoning yourself creatively altogether. And that's like ultimately the death of the artist, is just stopping doing all the things and then trying to deal with that. So don't do that to yourself. That's like creative suicide. You know the whole thing's gonna be good when it causes you to have like a ton of anxiety all at the same time. So you're nervous, excited, but then also like having the most anxiety possible. That's kind of like also a sweet spot. Hot out here. Really, since the last 2 to 3 years, literally everything, all the projects that I was working on, really everything, I had to be, everything in my life literally had to be reprioritized and reevaluated so that ultimately the visions that I had for my projects, ultimately those could go through a like re-clarification process where I'm like re-clarifying what my goals are, and then in that whole process I can kind of like start to prioritize my life in the different ways that would help me to achieve that. I think that it's totally normal to follow the creative process, the ebb and the flow. But then your creative mind that you're getting going there, that's connected to your intuition. It's created to your impulse and desires to be a creative. And so for me, like being able to have a physical activity connected to my practice, a physical artistic kind of, gosh, words are hard today. I mean, we did have very late night, and then the night before was like, ridiculously late. So you're just stacking late nights on late nights, and it'll get you. So I had to have an outlet to get me going. Because let's just be honest, like my projects that I've been working on, my major projects, they're pretty serious in nature. Both in the content of them and then the amount of involvement that it would have me put into it of myself. Like I can't be an artist having a video platform and also be a mom of 2 under 2. Like that was like so difficult, because the video platform in itself requires like 10,000% of you, because you're the thing that's keeping that going. And so I had to figure out, I'm still working on it, ways to just working through it, allowing it to evolve naturally, and seeing where it grows to later this year when I have more of a focus to be able to place there. So, current side project that I've got going to kind of get my hands moving, get my mind going, because the hands are connected with the mind. Sometimes you need something to physically work on. At least for me, I need to physically work on something, and then that gets my creative brain going. And that kind of looks like doing tasks that are repetitive, that you're like doing the same thing over and over and over again, but there's a focus, like you're able to focus on something, but then your creative mind is running in the background. That's the best way that I can describe to a non-art person why you have to do multiple mediums, is because your brain and your creative process are wired that way. I know it sounds like counterintuitive in a way, but it is what it is. Anyways, being able to have a physical component to your artistic practice, that is really important, because sometimes you need, to get the gears going, you have to, understand how that process is unfolding within you, how you can access your higher creative mind, and how you can tap into all that potential that is literally laying dormant within you, waiting for you to act on it. So back at the end of last year, we moved our whole family 2,500 miles from west to east, and that in itself is its own story, which I'll definitely share with you guys in another episode. But when I moved here, I had to, immediately start coming up with things that support my life. And so one of those things is, okay, what am I going to be doing to fuel my artistic practice and keep this going in the wake of putting all of these projects on hold for the time being until possibly later this year? What can I be doing? So I'm flipping furniture. I see a lot of girls on Instagram doing this, and, I literally have to be working in my garage during nap time or working on the computer. And so, and nap time doesn't always happen. It really doesn't. So I'm come up with a plan for myself. So anyway, my husband was laughing at me as I've been doing this, because I literally treat the furniture like a sculpture. Go figure. But anyway, it's allowed me to have something that isn't really, it's not I don't have anything to come up with. It's just a bunch of, again, repetitive tasks that I would do that kind of get the higher creative mind going and connecting me to my artistic practice that, again, lays dormant within me. So it's been really helpful. So yesterday I went and picked up some furniture, some tables, flipping tables. Jesus. I'm hosting some private events that are kind of the output of that, and using that as a way to connect to people who are interested in those types of artworks. Yes, dressers and buffets and furniture. And honestly, that helps me build relationships with people in the new place that I'm at. So there's a lot of things there that, I'm enjoying right now. So yeah, cheers to everybody out there who's expanding their practice in more ways than one. So yeah, that's probably good for today. So I'm a little behind on the thing that I'm doing right now, because, I'm just, you could say that you're always ahead or you're always behind. So I would like to say that I'm just right on time with these things, but I haven't gotten to really paint them. So that's what I'm going to be finishing my sanding and getting into the painting today. So yeah, I'm really excited about those things. I'll be definitely talking about this as well. But yeah, thanks for being here. I love that you guys are on the journey with me, and I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow.